Oulipo is a loose gathering of French-speaking writers and mathematicians who seek to create works using constrained writing techniques. It was founded in 1960 by Raymond Queneau and François Lionnais. Other notable members have included novelists Georges Perec and Italo Calvino, poets Oskar Pastior, Jean Lescure and poet-mathematician Jacques Roubaud. The group defines the term littérature potentielle as the seeking of new structures and patterns which may be used by writers in any way they enjoy. Constraints are used as a means of triggering ideas and inspiration, most notably Perec's story-making machine, which he used in the construction of Life a User's Manual. As well as established techniques, such as lipograms and palindromes, the group devises new methods, often based on mathematical problems, such as the knight's tour of the chessboard and permutations. History: Oulipo was founded on November 24, 1960, as a subcommittee of the Collège de Europataphysique entitled Zar Copyright Mener de Litter Copyright Ragerex Copyright Rimentale. At their second meeting, the group changed its name to Oeuvre de Litter Copyright Rage Potentielle, or Oulipo, at Albert Marie Schmidt's suggestion. The idea had arisen 2 months earlier, when a small group met in September at Cerisy-la-Salle for a colloquium on Queneau's work. During this seminar, Queneau and François Lionnais conceived the society. During the subsequent decade, Oulipo was only rarely visible as a group. As a subcommittee, they reported their work to the full Collège de Pataphysique in 1961. In addition, Temps Mar la Copyright est devoted an issue to Oulipo in 1964, and Belgian radio broadcast one Oulipo meeting. Its members were individually active during these years and published works which were created within their constraints. The group as a whole began to emerge from obscurity in 1973 with the publication of La Litter Copyright Rage Potentielle, a collection of representative pieces. In 2012, Harvard University Press published a history of the movement, Many Subtle Channels, in praise of potential literature, by Oulipo member Daniel Levin Becker. Oulipian works: some examples of Oulipian writing. Queneau's Exercices de Style is the recounting 99 times of the same inconsequential episode, in which a man witnesses a minor altercation on a bus trip. Each account is unique in terms of tone and style. Queneau's Cent Mille Milliards de Pommes is inspired by children's picture books in which each page is cut into horizontal strips that can be turned independently, allowing different pictures to be combined in many ways. Queneau applies this technique to poetry. The book contains 10 sonnets, each on a page. Each page is split into 14 strips, one for each line. The author estimates in the introductory explanation that it would take approximately 200 million years to read all possible combinations. Perec's novel La Disparition, translated into English by Gilbert Adair and published under the title A Void, is a 300-page novel written without the letter E, an example of a lipogram. The English translation, A Void, is also a lipogram. The novel is remarkable not only for the absence of E, but it is a mystery in which the absence of that letter is a central theme. Singular Pleasures by Harry Matthews describes 61 different scenes, each told in a different style in which 61 different people masturbate. Constraints: some Oulipian constraints, S+7, sometimes called N+7, replace every noun in a text with the seventh noun after it in a dictionary. For example, Call Me Ishmael. Some years ago. Becomes Call Me Islander. Some years ago. Results will vary depending upon the dictionary used. This technique can also be performed on other lexical classes, such as verbs. Snowball, a poem in which each line is a single word, and each successive word is one letter longer. Lipogram, writing that excludes one or more letters. The previous sentence is a lipogram in B, F, H, J, K, Q, B, Y, and Z. Prisoner's constraint, also called Macau constraint, a type of lipogram that omits letters with ascenders and descenders. Palindromes, sonnets and other poems constructed using palindromic techniques. Univocalism, a poem using only one vowel, although the vowel may be used in any of its oral forms. For example, born and cot could both be used in an univocalism. Patsu, and Beau could not. Members Founding members The founding members of Oulipo represented a range of intellectual pursuits, including writers, university professors, mathematicians, engineers, and pataphysicians, Noël Arnaud, Jacques Benz, Claude Berge, Jacques Duchateau, Lattice, François Section Wa Le Lionnais, Jean Lescure, Raymond Queneau, Jean Kval, Albert Marie Schmidt. Members as of 2012 Note that Oulipo members are still considered members after their deaths. Noël Arnaud Euro, Michael Arnaudin, Bala copyright Ribedin, Marcel Bar copyright Neighbor, Jacques Benz Euro, Claude Berge Euro, Andra copyright Blavira Euro, Paul Braffert, Italo Calvino Euro, François Section Waka Radke Euro, Bernard Sequigoni, Ross Chambers, Stanley Chapman Euro, Marcel Dutch Hamper Euro, Jacques Duchateau, Luc Etienne Euro, Fra copyright Dow copyright Rick Forte, Paul Fornell, Anne F. Gara copyright Tur, Michel Grangaud, Jacques Schwitt, Lattice Euro, François Section Wa Le Lionnais Euro, Hervé copyright L'Atelier, A Permilchen La copyright CROART, Jean Lescure Euro. Daniel Levin Becker, Harry Matthews, Michael Amar copyright Tale, Ian Monk, Oskar Pastior Euro, Georges Perec Euro, Raymond Queneau Euro, Jean Kval Euro, Pierre Rosenstiel, Jacques Roubaud, Olivier Salon, Albert Marie Schmidt Euro. See also, Constrained Writing, Oulipo, 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 Oulipo. References. Further reading, Matthews, Harry and Brocchi, Alistair. Oulipo Compendium. London, Atlas, 1998. ISBN 0-947757-96-1, Mott, Warren F. Oulipo, A Primer of Potential Literature. University of Nebraska Press, 1986. ISBN 0-8032-8131-5. Queneau, Raymond, Italo Calvino, et al. Oulipo Laboratory. London, Atlas, 1995. ISBN 0-947757-89-9, The State of Constraint, New Work by Oulipo. San Francisco, Max Wiener's Quarterly Concern Issue 22, 2006. ISBN 1-932416-66-8, Mark Laprand, Po Copyright Yves de la Euro Unregistered Trademark Oulipo, Amsterdam, Rodopi, Col. A Faux Titera, 1998, 142 EA Copyright D. Warren Mott, Oulipo, A Primer in Potential Literature, University of Nebraska Press, 1988, Daniel Levin Becker. Many Subtle Channels, in Praise of Potential Literature. Harvard University Press, 2012. Lauren Elgin and Scott Esposito. The End of Oulipo? An Attempt to Exhaust a Movement. Zero Books, 2013. Fr. Jean-Jacques Thomas, La Langue, La Peau Copyright Sci, Essays sur la Peau Copyright Sci Français Sectionnaires Contemporains, Apollinaire, Bonnefoy, Breton, Dada, Éluard, Fay, Garnier, Goal, Jacob, Louris, Mestronic, Oulipo, Roubaud, Lille, Presses Universitaires de Lille, Col. A Probla Copyright Matixa, 1989, Fr. Crystal Reggiani A. Georges Millennia Copyright, Laura Copyright Tariq de l'Invention de Raymond Roussel à l'Oulipo, Thales de Doctorat, Université Copyright de Soutenance, Paris Sorbonne, 1997, Fr. Oulipo Po Copyright X, Actes du Colloque de Salzburg, 23-25 Avril 1997 Para Copyright D to Copyright S par Peter Cohen. En collaboration avec Monica Niehofer et Christian Olivier, Tar 1/4 Bingen, Gunter Verlag, 1999, Peter Constanstein, Literary Memory, Consciousness, and the Group Oulipo, Amsterdam, Rodopi, 2002, Fr. Carol Bissanius Penin, Le Roman Oulipian, Paris, Le Matin, 2008, Allison James, Constraining Chance Georges Perec and the Oulipo, Evanston, Illinois Northwestern University Press, 2009, Fr. Christoph Reig, Anne Chaméoué Alistair Ducan, La Euro unregistered trademark Oulipo sur la scène internationale, ressorts formels et comiques, PUP, 2010/Actes du colloque à la RIRE Europa Copyright N, a copyright changes a Confrontations a, Fr. Christophe Reg, Henri Bar Copyright Hare Pierre Toumanior, Oulipo Littérature, Po Copyright Cia Politico XXA Degree Cia Claire, Paris, Herman, 2011/Actes du colloque de Gaël 2010, Centre Culturel International de Cerisy, Fr. Anne Blossier Jacquemat et Florence Dupont, Les Oulipiens Antiques, pour une anthropologie des pratiques da copyright criteria contraints dans l'antiquité copyright, Université Copyright Paris Diderot, Paris 7, Atelier National de Reproduction des Thosses, 2010, Fr. N. Oulipo at 50 per litre Oulipo à 50 Anza, Review Formels, Review des Copyrightations Formels. Now Degree 16, Presses Universitaires du Nouveau Monde, New Orleans, June 2012, exhibition at UCL Room 131 Foster Court, Department of French Professor Timothy Matthews and Artist-in-Residence Margarita Saar. Translation, Transcription, Oulipo Art from French to English June 2015. External links, excerpts from the Oulipo Compendium, a special Oulipo folio, Drunken Boat, Monica de la Tour, Oulipo, Poets.org website, Queneau, Saint Mille Milliards de Pommes, Bevreau, interactive version in French and English, the N+7 machine, French, official Oulipo website, French, Oulipo mailing list, French, Oulipo Games website, Absurdist Monthly Review, the writer's magazine of the new Absurdist movement.